SMF Street traders on the Google trade, what we did today was we did quite well in the morning. And the people in the free trial, you were here. What we did was that we had a total of 5 contracts, as everyone knew here, on the 550 call. And basically, what we did was that we sold 2 of these that we paid $14.60 for, which gave MMT Scotty $10,700 of profit by taking 2 contracts. Only 2 contracts resulted in that profit. Okay. And so basically, we're going to stay in the other part of this trade still because we have a huge gain there, and we still own 3 left of the 550 call. We sold 2 this morning. And basically, when we sold those 2, basically what MMT Scotty was doing is that he sold a couple of contracts here on Google and still remains a big buyer on trading the 610 call and making money. And today we had 10 contracts. We sold out of our 610 put, and we sold out on the 10 calls that we paid $17.90 for, and we sold out at $20. That's a couple $1,000s there. And basically what we're doing is we're squaring these positions with Google based on the fact that we're going to continue to trade this one here, the 610 call in the money. And we had already bought this and we made a good pop on it, so we continue to do this on an intraday. And we are out to buy right now more contracts if we can down below the market at $15.40. The high was $21. So we're looking for another entry today because we got not Amazon, but Microsoft coming out after the close. Maybe they're due to help the tech sector out. And we're going to look for another wholesale entry here. At the same time, we continue to trade the 620 put. The high was 18, today's low was 14.20, and it's bounced a couple dollars off the low. So as we continue to move through the 610 call using the 620 put to protect any of our downside, it's certainly built in the risk management part of the Google trade. So really, MMT Scotty has a complete view of this trade. And that's buying this wholesale intraday and selling for a profit on a daily basis and using the 620 put as a trade when it fails. So that way we're collecting money on both sides of the market for now. And we'll continue. We also own, MMT Scotty owns 500 shares, not at this price here. This was a October $550 call. So he owns 500 shares still of the equity at $550 per share in the account. And basically, owning the shares, originally it was an options trade in the October expiration. And basically, what we did was, because he had the overnight buying power, he was able to exercise the option into stock ownership. And that just says today's price. That's all that means. That's not what he paid for it. He paid $500. It's $550. So he's got a big gain here on the shares, and he still has a big gain on his call options. He still has November 550, as I showed in the video. So he's still in the game, and he's also in the game by trading this wholesale over here and selling back to the retail public. 1650 was the low early in the day, and then but the swing high back down, so there was a big drop down here to 1650. The previous day's close, which was yesterday, was 1860. Now it's 1830 by 1860. Still, once again, when you're trading these, as the MMT is doing, is he's always getting the wholesale entry off of that high and then selling it back to the public and making some pretty good money. And Google, this is the level 2 for Google, but this is a little bit of the strategy. The other MMTs, when you're watching the video, you're very well aware how the trade went down and what the trade was and what the entries are and all of that. And some of the people in their free 5-day trial witness it as well. And this is the 620 put side that we're going to be watching. And basically, we have the call side that we're out to purchase below the market at 1540. The thing about it with the after hours earnings today is that a good report will send that stock higher and gap the markets higher tomorrow morning, is what will end up happening there. So we're very mindful of the fact that Google can continue to go higher. And the intraday action in the brain in our platform, which belongs to SMF MMTs, well, it's not coming up. Something must have stuck there. So basically, to conclude this one here, MMTs, we are still looking for some calls that we could buy at the low end. Right now, they're retail. They're off the low. But nonetheless, we'll take a look as we go into the close with the Microsoft earnings that could gap this up, could gap the whole technology sector. But that's a what if. Right now, we've taken positions on EXPE. We'll be doing the first solar trade. I'll go into a different video. Right now, I'm concluding the Google video.